What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a blessed day. Bitcoin is on the move. Bitcoin and Ethereum is on the move. In my opinion, I have Bitcoin coming all the way down to 52,000. In this video specifically, I'm gonna just be going over nothing too long, but just a quick overview and analysis of what I really have going on. So I'm gonna break it down into two different charts. This is a blank chart, but I really want you guys to be able to see what I see. It may seem like a lot, but if you know how to use Fibonacci's and you know how to look at wave sequences, then it shouldn't be too hard for you really to analyze and see what's going on. So the main thing I want you guys to be able to see, right, is if you were to draw a fib, right, from this high point to this low point, the main intersection is right here, right when price broke beneath the moving average. And right after it broke the moving average, it gave you another retest and then finally gave you this nice sell down. Now, that was really what my last video that I made on Bitcoin was really analyzing this move right here. But then Bitcoin did something interesting today, right? Today and yesterday and going into tomorrow trading days, Bitcoin came back and retested this perfect 57,000 level. Perfectly came back and wicked it and gave you a nice continuation down. So now I personally entered back into the market, which is I have this sell set up right here. If you were to go to the lower time frames, right, I'm gonna drop down to the 15-minute time frame, and I really want you guys to really just pay attention to this white moving average that I have, right? Price, did this little retracement. This is actually a nice bullish impulse if you know what to do, right? Let's say if you were to place a fib from this high to this low. I'm gonna change the color so you guys can really see what I'm looking at, right? And you were to be analyzing, if you were to analyze, right here when price came back and retested right in this 618 level. Price found a nice support, even gave you a nice double bottom right here to try and take it up to the top side. And I was looking and um, excuse me, right around this 38.2 fib level, it came up and hit these extension levels and perfectly wicked into that negative 414 extension level. Then bearish momentum continued back into the game. And as you can see, the bears are not playing no type of games. So I personally entered in again right in this blue box zone. This blue box zone is a fib for representing the 50%. And not only is this 50% Fibonacci and the 50 EMA lining up on the 15-minute, which is a lower time frame in my opinion, the 1 hour, but it's also lining up with the 4 hour. So this is important, extremely important time confluence, right? You want to be able to analyze on all time frames and make sure everything is lining up. The daily time frame is even beginning to print some dojis that are turning over. Depending on how we stay in these next 2 hours, if this bearish candle can close beneath the opening of yesterday, then I can really expect to see price begin to continue to the downside. As well as if you see this wave sequence, this bigger wave sequence I have counting down from here, is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. If you see this blue box right here, this is the blue support zone coming off the second to third wave sequence. For me, my wave sequence really continues after the support or resistance in this case has been broken. So if you were to, right, let me do this exactly for you. I'm gonna just redraw it on here, right? If I have my wave signals from the bottom, this is the 1 to 2. Your 3 to 4, in my opinion, is really where you want to be entering into the market. So I personally caught this entry up here, but like I said, price gave us a nice retest back into the EMA, right? Retest back into these key pivotal zones where price has been breaking off and gave you a nice continuation to sell off. So it's could not 17:15 break above the third wave and continue to the top side. So now I'm really looking for bears really to take over here, right? If I can really, let's see what this price level is, right around this 43,000 level. Right, I'm gonna make this bigger and I'm gonna change this so you guys can really see what I'm looking at. I want to see a nice 4-hour closure beneath this 43,000 level and really just beneath this blue box, this blue support zone, bouncing off the second and not even fourth wave sequence to really continue down to the downside. We have already had 15 minutes closures beneath the moving average as well as the 1 hour. Nice strong continuation, bearish momentum is at play. Now I want the 4 hour and really rolling over into the end of today into tomorrow. I expect to see a nice just continuous bearish movement to the downside. And my first target, of course, would be the -1.3 extension level, which brings me down to this 52,000 level. But I can even see, right, price coming all the way down. If I mean, I give what the market gives me, right? I don't try to force anything, but the market tells me something, I react with it. But the nicest support zone I see down here is at this 50,000 key level, and this is right in between my -272 and 414 extension levels. So I can really see price coming all the way down here, but I like to take price step by step, right? Taking it one step at a time, giving me really trying to make it to this 52,000 level. And after we get there, then I can go from there. But it's really important to piece and analyze the market as it's telling you what it is, the story that's being told. If I were to, hide this one for a second and really just pay attention to this smaller fib that I have here on a lower time frame, price was, again, I was saying this a lot yesterday, it's telling you a story. If you can analyze what's happening, right? This is a nice big bearish impulsive, right, followed by a retracement into downwards into the continuation. Now, excuse me for my ugly drawings, but I just really just trying to let you see, right, the wave that price is doing. Price is telling a story. And even yesterday, even in all of this price action here, the buyers were trying to gain momentum. In my opinion, I thought, once again, this is a nice support zone coming off of this second wave sequence. This is on the 4-hour time frame going into the daily. These are nice 4-hour closures, in my opinion, especially these 3-4 hour closures right here. But you have to react to what price is telling you. Right when price retraced back into this zone, the bears once again was playing no type of games. Extremely massive bearish dump here. So from going forward here, I am personally in the market. I got in around 55,000 right after the closure of the 1-hour time frame of the 50 moving average. And right now, price is still in my entry zone, right? It came back down to this 236, but it's now in this blue box, which is representing the 50%. And all this is right here is just a Fibonacci sequence, right? Actually, the fib was moved off a little bit. I can see I'm going to fix it up a little bit. I measured the fib from this high. Let me squeeze this in from this high right here into this low. So I measured the bearish impulsive move that happened yesterday. All right, there we go. I was wondering why the levels were off. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so now that, once again, I'm on the hourly time frame right now, we have had a nice bearish closure. I'm going to actually close that. Bearish closure beneath the 236 fib level. And now I'm really just interested into what price is going to tell me into what's really going on. Okay. Give you guys a nice better picture of really how I'm looking at this. Okay, price is in these zones, is breaking strongly down into these zones. So now that I've had a closure beneath this zone, the only thing left are these buyers that are still in here, playing into here. It's going to be a fight to continue to the downside, but over the continuation of time, I do see the continuation of time making its way down towards the 52,000 whole level, especially after these wave sequences are beginning to hold themselves into play. It's really nice to be able to analyze and just follow along with the market. All of my Fibonacci sequences are lining up. All of the wave sequences are lining up. Price action on top of market structure is lining up. And it's just really it's beautiful to see, even right here, where price was previously support, right here, is now turning into resistance. So price is beginning to roll over and roll over and roll over on lower time frames, catching up into the higher time frames. If you want to be truthful, I'm personally still overall bullish on Bitcoin, because if you go to a daily time frame, which is your in my opinion, the middle starting line of where you want to start from, it's just completely bullish. Like, it's been bullish, but price does have to make retracements. So what does that mean? The lower time frames have to catch up to what the higher time frames are doing. So nonetheless, I'm still bullish on the higher time frames, but from the 4-hour and below, we're starting to get beneath the 50 moving average. Even this second line right here is my 200 moving average. This is the first time we've begun to even touch it since February 28th. So it's beginning to roll over in a month. And now the 1 hour and everything is beginning to work its way beneath the 200 moving average, getting lower highs and lower highs. But be mindful that this is still a bullish chart, a bullish trend. So when you have moves like this to the top side, right? When you have moves like these, nice bullish moves like these, right? If it continues to make lower highs and the high does not get breached, then this is beginning to begin to give bearish structure. So these bulls that did all of this is beginning to get worked by that bear. Look, worked by the bear. Nice climb up, getting worked by the bears. So the bears, in my opinion, are really taking over the momentum on the 4-hour and below time frames. And like I said, I'm personally analyzed and looking for the bearish continuation. Have my stop right above this fifth wave sequence, and I'm taking it first down to this 52,000 hold up. Me personally, I can even see Bitcoin coming all the way down to 50,000, maybe even lower if it permits itself. But right now, you have to go step by step and work your way there. So, me personally, I see this Bitcoin going down from currently where price is at 54,000 to 2,000 points below to the 52,000 whole range. Once again, thank you for taking the time out of your day to stop by and watch this video. I even give a little pointer on what I'm seeing with Ethereum as well. Ethereum, in my opinion, has already completed the wave sequence, right? If you were to look, all right, to take this fib off, and you were to look from the wave sequence of this bearish impulsive move with the correction, you can see that the buyers were really a lot stronger in Ethereum until right here on March the 21st. And then after that, the bears just took over. The bears took over. In my opinion, it has already came down into the negative 618 extension level, which is my final and third target before I really like to see the bulls really pick back up. And as you can see, as soon as it touched that extension level, which in my case was right at the 50, I'm just going to call it what it is, a 1600 whole level, the bulls are now really starting to pick up fast, right? Really fast back in my opinion, this was a big fast drop. So that's the thing about cryptocurrencies. They're nice and fast. But I'm showing you Ethereum because I'm showing you how it hit the negative 618 whole level. And that's really what I would like to see happen on Bitcoin, right? It doesn't have to actually even go all the way down to the negative 618 extension level, what I have marked, but I see it at least breaking this bullish structure right here and coming to the 113. Now, it doesn't have to be a whole candle closure, right? It could be a fast move because the moves aren't fast already, and it could just be a quick pump and dump or a wick situation. So be adhesive and just be aware of how price is moving throughout these next couple of days. But once again, thank you for stopping by to watch this video. Hopefully I was able to give you a different perspective and educate you on my personal analysis. Thank you for once again stopping by, and take care. Peace.